Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Mark Talks Football. We're carrying on with this unbelievable save going around the world. We're currently still in Indonesia. We're starting season 4 now. This is season 4. This is our final season in Indonesia before we go somewhere else. Normally, this episode will be a recap episode with Bobby Munson, but I've been away. I had my wedding anniversary, so me and the wife went away, and I haven't had enough time to sit down with Bobby Munson and do it. So, recap it all really for you in this quick video. What we're going to be doing now is doing a quick overview. So, we started off at Persib, and we lost in the final, the third place final in the second division to get promoted. We then stayed at the club, even though we were looking around, and we got promoted through the winners, becoming the main one of them. Then we stayed there for half the season in our third season, and we got them into the top 4, which then we got offered the job because top of the league of Persib lost their manager to Vancouver, and we got offered the job. So we took it, and we won all the trophies. We won the Indonesian Cup, and we won the league in our first attempt. So what does that mean? There's 3 cups in general you can win in here. We've won 3 cups in total. So we won the second division, we won the first division, and we won the Indonesian Cup. So our main aim now is the Asian Champions League. How far can we get as a small little island in the Asian Champions League when you've got big hitters from the Saudi, from China, from Japan, from Australia, those type of teams? How far can a small little team in Indonesia get in the Champions League? That's basically what this season's going to be now. This week, for the next how many episodes, is all about where we're going to be going. I've also spoken to Bobby Munson, and one of the deals that we have with him is that we can pick and choose where we want to go next. So I need to go back on here to have a double check. But we had a conversation a week or so ago, talking about where we've been, where we're going, how everything's looking. Where is this conversation that we had? Here. So I gave him 4 options, okay, to progress to go for the next level. We got China, we got India, we got South Korea, we've got Singapore. I asked him to pick 2 countries who we can take to our next stage, because I want to stay in Asia, I want to do more in Asia, and I want to win in Asia even more before we go to North America. Well, North America, that's not America, like Mexico or Canada. South America, that's not Brazil, potentially Argentina, but one of the smaller South American nations. And I want to go back to Africa because I didn't win everything there at one point. So I want to go back there. So he has chosen China and South Korea. So once we've finished, all of our aims will be looking at the Chinese jobs and the South Korean jobs to go there. So that is the aim of what we're doing. If you haven't already, I know this is a long intro before we get into this, and yes, this is on TikTok and all of those. This 3-minute intro to do this as well, because I want you guys to know that this is a massive series for us. Please head over, if you haven't already, to YouTube to watch this start of this. I know that a lot more Indonesian fans are watching this, so thank you ever so much for joining me and joining this. I know that some of you were Persib fans when I've been talking to you as well, that were in their local area. Unfortunately, I'm not there anymore, but hopefully you stick around for this journey of where we are and where we're going and what we're doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't already, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get into the first 2 matches of the Asian Champions League. Okay, so tactics-wise and selling-wise, no one has really gone. I'm going to show you the team that we're at right now. We've got lots of international duty that have gone away. We've had a couple players. So Gina Zola, who we spoke about before in a different episode, has joined us. We also have a couple of youngsters as well. The right back is Ollie Lenning, who we signed, who the director of football signed. Ryan Kushnan is someone I signed as well. I thought he would be a good one for the future of Indonesian football. But there's no one really in the first team that I would say is new. No. Maybe the right back is. Langba. He is the new right back that we got. But it's all about now just trying to add forward to where we are. We're playing Mariners, CC Mariners, who are from Australia. We've also got Kashiwara in our group, along with Shandong from China. So we're going to be going to Australia, Japan, and China during our trips to try and get through to the next group stage. If you don't know, if you don't remember from last season, we played two group stages in the Champions League last year when we first joined this club, and we won them both. So it is for us. It's just a continuation of trying to push forward and do it. We're going to have a lot of players not being able. Also, our youth system come through as well. This 16-year-old goalkeeper is the next big thing. He's huge for Indonesian football. Already being capped at under 23 levels. I'm proud of him so far. So we're going to have to take a lot of players off the bench because we don't have the room because they're all on international duty. Even though I have over 15 players in the whole team. Okay, so here we go then. Not a lot of players to roam around with. I'm fine with that. We just have to play. Is what it is. Can't change the fixtures because we're in the Asian Champions League. We just need to make sure we come out on top here. So, what is the aim for this season? Well, there isn't an aim. We've won the league. We won the cup. The aim is as far as we can. That's it. I don't expect with the team that we've got and the non-money we have spent for us to be any sort of massive threat to the big boys in the Asian Champions League. I am expecting us to do slightly well, but that is about it. Did I chuck it away? Really hope I didn't. I also feel like, because I'm an idiot, I probably have. Yeah, I have, haven't I? What Oh, we're 1-0 down. Fucking hell, I'm trying to bend down trying to sort something. Very easy goal for them. Okay. I'll show you the league. Well, I won't show you league action, but I'll show you how we're doing in the league. Because I forgot to do that just before we get into the next game. So make sure you stick around for that. But us coming to Australia. Okay. Alright, here we go. Counter attack football now. Going down the line. Crosses it in. Gets cleared though. Hopefully they make a mistake here. Good interception there. Don't do any dumb shit here. Okay, that's good. Coming out from the back, playing it around. Good pass in. He's through. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. 1-1. That is what I want to see. Also, I chucked away a mouse mat, which I shouldn't have. And now I'm currently using something to do my mouse. I've got to fix this while I do this. It's in your prick. And it's really like twitchy. So I wanted to put a mouse mat on to stop making it being a twitchy prick. Or trying to make it 2-1 there. 17 minutes gone, all the action going here today. We're finally getting back into this game. Mariners started off well. We have a better pass completion rate than they do. They have a better cross completion rate, 50% after 2 crosses. We have a better tackling one as well, and even Stevens on headers, but we have one more yellow card. It's all about now, for us, For me, I feel we need to finish top. If we don't finish top, we have to be the best of the second place to get through. So we have to just win games and just do the best we can. I know the last time we did this, we finished second, but because we didn't finish on enough points and enough goals, we didn't get through to the next round. So it's all about us trying to be better than what we were before. That is all what it is. That's all I want to see. Also, want to see some fucking highlights as well, which would be lovely jubbly. Would be lovely jubbly, but lovely jubbly isn't jubbly or lovely. Make sure everything's set up right. Yeah, it's okay. Okay then. Jesus Christ, what game that is? 3-2. Right. We're doing well. We got to keep them happy. We can't upset them. I think that's the main thing that we have to do. We can't upset them. We need to keep them happy and keep them going. That is it. Because I feel like if we do all of that, we will be absolutely fine. Right, Mariner's now going to come out from the back. Lovely switch of the play ball. Going down the line, shoots straight into the keeper's hand. Poor defending there. Sort of just allowed him to come through. Not really any sort of pressure on them. A little bit disappointing there. I do think sometimes it's cautious with this tactic. It really is. They are very, very cautious on doing anything. So now it's just trying to get them going again, get them hyped up, get them all set, ready to go. They're starting to take over now, Mariners. Right, we have to change things up. People are getting tired, people are getting lazy. It's time to get a little bit of a change out now. Right, 70 minutes have risen. We are trying to find a ways of getting through this and to the other side. 73 minutes here. Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Okay, 80 minutes gone. 10 minutes left of the first half. They're now trying to go for it with a 4-4-2 formation. I would think I'd be happy to walk away with a point. I'm not sure now. Oh, we're going to try and play it out from the back here. Nice passing around. Try to get the ball through. Doesn't work out. Recycling the possession, which I like to see. Pass through the middle. Can we get it down the line? Cuts it back in. Lovely pass. Back into the middle. There's a pop outside the box and it's gone over. Didn't really do enough damage or penetration there to the opposition for it to seem like it was a good thing to do. But it's okay. Walk away with this with a point. I'm not overly worried about that. I will add a country to that list as well. I'm going to add Australia. I think Australia could be fun, so I will be adding them as well. Okay, so coming to the end, first game of the group stage of the Asian Champions League, and we're going to be looking like we're going to be walking away with a point with the first game of this, which is good, and I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to skip ahead now, and before we get into the next game, I will show you how things are going. But I'll see you guys for the next game. Right, here we go then. Let's get ready for the next game, shall we? See how well we can do here. Oh, right, here we go. So, Persib. Let me show you what's been going on in the league action. So, as you will be able to see here, we currently sit 1 point clear at the moment, top of the league. We just recently lost our first game of the season after winning 11 on the bounce. We've got a second top goal scorer in the league. and we're also kept the most amount of clean sheets. We are dominating this league. The top two are dominating this league now, trying to make it 4 trophies in a row for them. Right, we've now got everyone back from international duty, which is bloody lovely, because now we're going to be at home against the Japanese side, and we will be looking to get the AFC Champions League, our first win this season. We won 2 games last season when we took over, back-to-back wins in the Champions League when they were already theoretically knocked out of the Champions League and couldn't progress. So it is all down to us now to progress forward and to get it done. So let's get them. Okay. I hate to say that there's no pressure, because there is pressure. We need to win games. We need to win trophies. We need to win games. And we won 2 trophies out of 2. Well, we didn't win the Champions League, but if we're going domestic competitions, we won 2 trophies out of 2. Winning the Indonesian Cup and winning the league. It is all about now trying to go that little extra here, which I feel like we can do. It is getting to a point now where I feel like I need to start sitting down. Stood up quite a while now. My legs are slowly dying. Oh, my back's hurting as well. Standing in the Hall of Fame. Right, corner kick here for us while I adjust everything and get everything set. Oh, right. Here we are. Set down now. That is in my way. Fuck off. There you go. All right. What are you doing, microphone? Here we are. I have left my door open, but not my door, my wardrobe door. Just realised I have. I went in there a minute ago. I've been away for a few days, and my daughter likes to sit at my desk and do a drawing and stuff, which I love. But also, it's now made my desk very, very messy. Okay, so let's get back into this. Alright. We are dominating this. We are just not. Finishing. I have a feeling that tonight is not going to be our night. I don't know why I got that feeling, but I've got that feeling. Okay, that does really fucking irritate me now. Hold on. Cross it in near post. Great save by the keeper. Right, can we make this 1-0 now? Swings it to the back post. Gets cleared. First time volley, and it's over the top. Right. What do we do? Hmm. Are we still on positive? Strip it down to balance for a minute. We'll pass that wide here. Passing around. Oh, and he's in. Bayou's in. Can he find the pass? Across the face of goal, and it's been tapped in by the striker. Is that his third goal this season? He was the second leading goal scorer in the league last season. He didn't sign a contract, and I could approach him during the season, which I did. And he signed a contract and stayed the second goal scorer. The top goal scorer was ours. So in this division, last season, the two top goal scorers in the top two in the division last season are now our strikers. 1-1. I think we're going to have to go back old school here, because I feel like the lag is just becoming a bit redonkulous. So we're going to go to the 2D, and then in the 3D we're going to see the replays because it's a lot slower. I think that's probably what we're going to do, just to make things look a little bit better for you guys at home. Just the lag is just a bit too much for my brain to comprehend, and it's irritating me. Right, they're doing well here. Going out wide, cuts it in, there's a goal. It is going to be 1-1. We don't want to see the highlight of their goals. We're going to go attacking for the final 15 minutes of the game. Or nothing will change. Right, 4 minutes of added time. And I think that is going to be the episode for us. We're going to come away with a loss. Losing here today. And drawing here was technically a loss. It's not technically a loss. Okay. Right, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow for more Champions League action. And we'll see you guys then. We love you, Ken. Minus and Mark. You guys have been amazing. And peace.